Good afternoon to all. Myself Kitty, studying 10th standard in Arena English Medium High School. Today my topic is about Mendeleev's periodic table. So let me ask you a question. Do you know which element number 101 on the modern periodic table? It's Mendeleevium. It's named after Russian scientist Dmitry Mendeleev, who considered the father of periodic table. And now his periodic table is different from modern one, but it was a huge step forward. Lot of scientists was trying to classify the elements and put them in tables. But Mendeleev did something very interesting, very different. As we know, new ideas can change the world. So did Mendeleev ideas, it completely changed the classification of elements. So let's discuss how the Mendeleev periodic table is different from modern one. So let's go back to the Mendeleev's periodic table 1869. Only 63 elements were classified on that time, and Mendeleev looking relation between atomic mass of elements of their physical and chemical properties. So let's discuss about the three things: atomic mass, physical properties and chemical properties. What is atomic mass? That's simple. The mass of one atom of an element is called atomic mass. SI unit of mass is kgs. Since the atom is very small and lightweight and convenient, we called it as atomic mass unit, in short form AMU. For example, hydrogen, it has 1 AMU, and carbon, it has 12 AMU, means 12 atomic mass unit. So let's talk about physical properties of an element. So what are the physical properties of elements? Things like density, melting point and boiling point. And the third one is chemical properties of elements. Chemical properties of elements is nothing but how an element reacts with other element. So we completed the three topics. So I want to tell a very interesting fact about Mendeleev. Mendeleev started writing the symbols on the wall of his room, and then he started writing the atomic masses of the element next to the symbols, and then he arranged the elements with an increasing order, and then he wrote it in a single line. Later he considered the similar properties of the elements with the same color, and further he brought the elements with the similar properties one below, and finally he arranged the elements with an increasing order. So he was very happy with his work. And the second thing we are going to learn is Mendeleev's periodic law. What is Mendeleev's periodic law? The physical and the chemical properties of an element are periodic functions of the atomic masses. Periodic functions means the properties of elements repeated. And next, modified periodic table. Horizontal rows are known as periods and vertical rows are known as groups. Table. Group 1 R2O RH, and Group 2 RO and RH2. Group 3 RTO3 and RH3, like this, so on. For example, hydrogen. Hydrogen gives H2O, so it was placed in the first column. And second one is lithium. Lithium gives Li2O, so it was placed below the hydrogen. And next, beryllium. Beryllium gives BO, so it was placed besides the lithium. And boron, it gives B2O3, so it was placed besides beryllium. Like that, in some cases, Mendeleev observed the repetitions in physical and chemical properties. For example, with the slightly higher atomic masses comes before slowly atomic masses. Here we go: cobalt and nickel. So cobalt has higher atomic masses when compared to nickel, but cobalt comes after nickel, right? But here cobalt comes before nickel because of the similar properties given below. RH, rhodium, and iron, iridium. And nickel properties are similar to PD palladium and PD platinum. And the next And the second achievement for Mendeleev's periodic table was regarding inert gases and noble gases. Inert gases was discovered very lately because of their unreactive nature and low concentration in the atmosphere. And inert gases examples argon, neon, etc. So when they were discovered, they were placed into separate tables without disturbing any elements. We will discuss is Mendeleev's limitations. The first one is position of hydrogen. Hydrogen is in group 1 along with alkanes because it has very similar chemical properties and it combines with halogens, oxygen and sulfur to form compounds with the similar properties, and it also shows the same similar properties in group 7 which are called halogens. So just like halogen, it has also diatomic molecule which combines with both metals and non-metals. So where we have to put the hydrogen, in group 1 or group 7? And second, this was the first limitation, and the second limitation is isotopes. Isotopes was discovered very lately after discovery of Mendeleev's periodic table. Since the isotopes are having elements having same chemical properties but having different atomic masses, so there was posed challenge to Mendeleev. So because we couldn't find them in properly. And the third limitation is, since the atomic masses increases in regular manner and it is not possible to predict how many elements was discovered between two elements. This was the third limitations. Thank you all.